How's it going, YouTube? Anime Bar Lounge here with my brother Matthias. We are trying a new subscription box today. It's called
the table already.
Universal Yums. They do themes based off region, so it's not unlike Tokyo Treat, which is always Japan. This one's country changes. This month, you got to choose. We chose India because I like Indian food.
What was the other option?
I think it was like England.
Oh, definitely the right choice then. They were gonna send us a box full of beans to release an America box. You know, it's just all snacks we could buy at our local supermarket. It'd be really funny. Not worth it, probably, but funny.
This is very neatly packaged.
A little sticker.
Give you little things to like scoreboard everything, which is kind of neat, I guess. I mean, like, not that you can just do that yourself. So we bought our own drink, so that's one thing that is a downside to this box. So they're already...
There might be drinks depending on
maybe
the other ones.
But so far, that's its first detriment, no beverage, which was my favorite part of Tokyo Treat. So we bought our own beverage. I bought mango juice because I thought it would go good with Indian snacks. So I'm going to pour us some mango juice. Say hello to India's most famous, most beloved, and most well-traveled snack, samosas. These crunchy, spicy snacks got their start as portable meals for traveling Iranian merchants, like sandwiches, but way better. As the merchants made their way across the Asian continent, they brought these tasty little pyramids with them. But it wasn't until a pit stop in India that the snack really caught on and was declared fit for a sultan. Their popularity skyrocketed across the country, and samosas made their way into the hands of citizens, into supermarkets, over the seas, and into this box. Stuffed with lentils, cashews, and raisins.
I don't think that that's better than a sandwich, but I'll still try it.
Maybe not as a snack, right? Like, I mean... I think I've had these, like, when they're hot. They have, like, I think they're, like, green tea flavor at the Indian restaurant I like to go to. And they are pretty good. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. That's what I like. It's got a lot of flavor. It got that spicy sweet thing going on. Solid. You got any?
It's actually pretty good. Did not taste like how I was expecting, based on the description of the raisins.
I don't know if it's better than a sandwich, but I grew up in like a sandwich state, so. And by grew up, I mean I spent 6 years of my life there. But
those were some formative years, though.
It's true. Nice. Coconut flavored sugar cookies. Delicate biscuits sprinkled with sugar. The next treat brings us to Kerala, which literally translates to land of the coconut trees. It's only natural that Kerala earned such a fitting title, since a whopping 46% of India's coconuts are grown there. That's cocoa nuts! And they're not just for eating either. Hindus and Buddhists use coconuts in special rituals, while local craftsmen use the husks to make tools and art. We'll stick to eating.
This is like that one town in Maine that produces like 80% of the blueberries for the entire country or some nonsense.
Let's go.
It's a very similar feel.
It's like the one thing I get proud of anytime someone's like, I like blueberries. I'm like, you're welcome.
You know, coconuts are bigger, and so is India. So.
They also have the nice on them. It's really, I enjoy it more than I should.
That is nice. That's real nice.
It's about what you'd expect, but the texture is really good. Like
way better than the like prepackaged sugar cookies You get around here.
Yeah, they don't like fall apart, but they're not like thumbtacky.
Yeah.
It's like the right middle ground for biscuit. Next up, we have dark choco flavored sandwich cookies. India's
More cookies.
tastiest tea time treat. Should have got tea. Before you
Oh,
start
yeah,
pulling
it
out
is
the
India.
fancy whiskey glasses, bourbon is just the name of the cookie. They do not contain any alcohol.
Oh, that's good. Almost got demonetized and sent to jail.
It would have been quite a minor mistake.
I'm 19. Not a minor.
No, true. You can't drink alcohol here. You're allowed to be a guest on Anime Bar Lounge, but you cannot partake in our beverage of choice.
Well, you know, if we ever go to Canada for a video, it's legal. Or Italy. Pretty much all of Europe.
Nice.
America's
we'll go
weird.
there just to film the video. These would go great with a glass or two. They're more traditionally with a cup of tea. In fact, these chocolatey sandwich cookies were originally brought over by the British during colonial rule. Even after India became independent in
Nice.
1947,
Colonial rule.
everyone can agree that these chocolatey cookies are worth keeping around.
You know, we did get brutalized by those outsiders for so many years. But those cookies they brought were pretty good, so silver lining.
I know, that's like most of history. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look at the food. Don't look at that. Such a rich history, and murder, and genocide, and slavery, and food. Oh wow, they smell good.
Oh, it's like a little sandwich cookie.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Pretty good. Do wish I had some tea now, but very good.
Mango juice will have to do.
Up next is the thing I was most excited for. Tikka masala corn chips. So tikka masala is my favorite Indian dish. So these are spicy chips with tandoori seasoning. If you try, yeah, okay, it was England because it said if you tried our United Kingdom box, you might remember that. Oh, tikka masala was invented in Britain. So why is it in the India box? The reason why is in the name. Tikka refers to chunks of boneless marinated meat, while masala means seasoning. That means these chips are tikka seasoned. What does that mean for you? It means super spicy corn chips with all the flavor of tandoori, but none of the meat.
Lame.
Yeah.
Where's my meat chips?
I want my meat chips. How is this gonna meet my expectations? They should have meat right in the stupid pamphlets.
You hear that, Universal Yums?
Oh wow, they have a lot of flavor and smell. Oh yeah.
Woo! They kind of smell, just like off smell, kind of remind me of the purple bag Doritos.
They kind of taste like them too.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, they almost kind of taste like breakfast sausage.
Interesting. Maybe they share similar seasonings.
Yeah, maybe. Quite tasty though.
Yeah. Definitely wish we could just buy this here. This is something I would definitely pick up. But that's why we get the boxes.
Oh, perfect idea, alright. Chicken Taki masala. The Takis taste like that.
Oh yeah. And then they'd be like super spicy. Hell yeah. I do like that after eating a few things it gets a little easier to find the shit.
Unfortunately, that means there's less of it.
know what? I'm skipping this one because I can't find it.
What is it? I mean,
Creamy pistachio flavored candies.
you know what? It's probably in there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna skip it. Oh yeah, it is because it says Yum Bag. A lot of them say Yum Bag.
That's probably where all our little loose
Right,
boys
we're gonna
are.
do all the Yum Bag stuff last
Yeah.
because they're all labeled, so it shouldn't have an issue with it. And hilariously, I grabbed the thing that would be next. So look at me go. Son Pop D. Oh, what? This is, according to this, Indian cotton candy with nuts and cardamom? You read that right. What you're eating right now is none other than cotton candy, but not the kind you're used to. While San Papdi shares the same melt-in-your-mouth texture, it also kicks things up by adding chickpea flour, nuts, and warm cardamom spice. Super flaky and super tasty treat is popular across India, and it's our personal favorite as well.
Huh.
So, cotton candy. Interesting. It like I would never have guessed just by looking at it. I like the packaging. Like, it's one of those things I feel naughty for opening.
Yeah, looks like one of those fancy chocolate boxes that cost way too much.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the box costs way too much, but that's usually because of how shipping works. But bitch heavy. Charge them. Oh yeah, more packaging. That's how you know it's fancy.
Or American. One of the two.
I swear to God. Alright, this one made sense, but I was not expecting more packaging. Like,
I'm just gonna open several layers, and it's gonna be one single one.
right. That would actually be a lot of like comedy value.
Dang. Bug.
Oh, Jesus. There it is. Whoa, okay, that's some weird texture.
It's a weird smell too.
Okay, yeah, it's like cotton candy. Like it looks like it wouldn't be, but yeah, look at this.
It has like a texture, if you look right there, of it's falling on the place, of like chicken
shit.
almost. Doesn't that kind of look like
Yeah.
like you tore open a? Wow.
Yeah, get ready.
What in the world?
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. It has the texture of like yeah, cotton candy, but it also like it's almost like the shit you'd rip out of the wall. It's the forbidden cotton candy, but it's got so much spice and flavor to it. Like it's got that nutty taste, and it's a little more firm than cotton candy. Like it does melt in your mouth, but it doesn't like crystallize into like sugar.
Yeah.
So
Very weird.
it is very weird. I honestly wouldn't. If you told me to rate it, I really wouldn't know. Like, part of me hates it and part of me loves it.
It's a multi-phase process.
It tastes delicious. The texture throws you off.
The like taste and texture both shift,
Yeah.
and like some like for me anyway, part of the time it was like the taste wasn't that great, but the texture was pretty cool. And then like the taste would pick up, but the texture would get weird again, and it was just like this seesaw
It's a roller
effect
coaster.
where like one's higher than the other, but occasionally when they both hit same level,
It hits different.
all of this in the mere seconds it takes for it to melt.
Yeah. But I would definitely have it again. I wish that was packaged better because like
Yeah.
trying to share it is like weird. But like I wish it was like divided a little bit.
Yeah, the box has like these little cubes.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like that, and then you open it up and it's just like Good luck.
It kind of is. It's just that they're all so close together that
Yeah.
you can't actually cube them.
Next up, we have sweet and salty rice flakes, a tangy tea time tradition. After a long day of exploring, you find yourself getting hungry. But it's too early for dinner. Lucky you, most Indian families enjoy a 5 p.m. tea time. So you meet up with your new friends and start sipping some hot chai. But what's tea time without snacks? That's where kata micha comes in, a crunchy trail meat of dried peas, nuts, rice flakes, and palm starch. This sweet, salty, crunchy mix makes for the ultimate pre-dinner snack, or midnight snack, or midday snack, or... And that cuts off. So just eat them all day.
He died.
He
He ate too much.
ate
and
too
died.
much snack. Like we.
He got obsessed and just kept going.
I like its color.
Nice.
They gave a little extra. So the
I don't even
birds
think
can
that
have
that
some.
caught very well on camera because of the box. I can't even hold it. It's just falling all over the place. Like little noodle bits in there too.
Yeah. It's got a bit of tang to it.
Yeah.
I do like how small everything is, so yeah, this would go good with some tea. Definitely a bit messy, but that's kind of our fault. We're not exactly the cleanest of eaters.
We are American.
No, it's a good snack mix. I like snack mixes, so distinctly different. I don't know if I like or hate that it's harder to like pick at it individually. Like a real American, I like when I get like Chex Mix, I like to go digging for the rye chips. So if you ever like eat snacks with me when your Chex Mix and all the rye chips are missing, you know why.
Imagine not thinking darker Chex is the best one. Definitely depends on the flavor though. Honestly, you got some more hair. I did earlier as well. No, like your actual hair, not. Well, there's a little something there as well. There you go.
Yeah, look good for the camera. Next up, we have mixed nut butter cookies, buttery biscuits,
Butter cookie.
fit for royalty. They're almond and pistachio. Right there.
Weird.
It's no secret that people in India are nuts about nuts. But where does the obsession come from? Look no further than the medieval Mughal Empire. Royals would eat nuts
like
and dried
Mughal
fruit
Palace?
as a way of demonstrating their rich heritage, and the association struck. While nuts like almonds and pistachios are now widely available, they're still considered a top-tier gift. Would you believe that an assortment of nuts trumps even gourmet, chef-crafted desserts? Mind blown.
If you give me a thing of like peanuts for my birthday, I might tell you to leave.
What about pistachios?
So, probably worse.
You don't like pistachios?
I don't really like nuts.
That's nuts. I love pistachio flavored things.
Well, I will still eat all of these things for the content.
That's nuts. Your cookie.
Unassuming.
I kind of wish it was more green, like, you know, the jarring green.
It
that
smells
comes with
good.
Pistachio. It does smell good.
You're never gonna believe this, but I think it might go good with some tea.
Damn, it's tea time. I like it's not like super sweet, but it's like just sweet enough. Like, I feel like anyone that wants something sweet but doesn't have a natural sweet tooth would vibe with this.
I think the biggest problem with the box changing every month is that you can't prepare.
True.
So like all these like would go great with tea items. We can't be like, oh, we'll get tea next time. It's not gonna be the same thing.
I would say it's the blandest thing, the thing we just tried. Like, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, everything's so spiced up in here that, like, you probably want something that's like a palate resetter. But, just an observation. True fills. Yeah.
I like truffle.
Melty choco-filled cookies. Tastes like girl power! What's crunchy and filled with the meltiest, creamiest chocolate you've ever eaten? The answer is these cookies. But decadent chocolate isn't the only thing they're filled with. They're also filled with an amazing story. Rajni Bekdor started Kremika as a one-woman backyard bakery, and her passion for making breads and cookies helped bring the business to global stage. One bite is all it takes to see why.
That's why it's girl power snack.
Girl power. Woman, girl boss.
Literally.
I think we had like some of the other stuff here was Kremika. Oh hey, they're individually packaged.
Huh, I was expecting them to be like wider, like puffier.
Yeah. Dude, if girl boss means more things individually packaged, I'm suddenly okay with this.
I can't fucking open this shit.
You can't fucking open it. Never mind.
There we go. I had to try the other side.
Oh my god. Might be the best fucking chocolate cookie I've had in my life. Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's like you took a truffle and you took a cookie.
Yeah. I'd say that's pretty good. The other
Choco hazelnut flavored cookies.
Don't know why this one wasn't
Yeah.
before. You know, when we had the other thing of the same brand.
Like Nutella in cookie form. Fact. Indian sweets are tasty. Also a fact. If it weren't for India, you wouldn't have sweets at all. Get fucked, loser. That's because India was the first place where sugar was refined into the crystals we know today. Could you imagine a Universal Yums box without sweets? Excuse us while we quietly cry in the corner just thinking about it. So when you take a bite out of your favorite cookie, which coincidentally is about to become this one, be sure to say, thanks, India. So maybe this could have been my favorite cookie if it was before this one. There's no way this cookie is better than the one we just had.
We'll see. I don't necessarily believe it will be, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I do like Nutella.
I do like Nutella.
But it's really hyping up how sweet it is, and if it's anything like the previous one of the same brand,
Yeah.
maybe not so.
Also not individually wrapped.
And that's excusable for this one. Smell is already way better.
It does smell. It has like almost a butterscotch smell.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Too crunchy.
After all, gotta respect the crunch.
Taste-wise, however, very good.
It's good. It's got like this bold, almost savory sweet.
Just wish it wasn't so crunchy.
It's like the rye chip of cookies.
Man, little rye chips.
It's not my favorite cookie. It's still damn good though. It's probably the second best cookie in the box.
All the cookies in the box.
There's some pretty good that mostly good. Alright. Next up. Spicy chickpea and peanut mix. Crispy dried chickpeas and peanuts with Indian spices.
Yeah.
While your parents struggled to get you to eat your vegetables, children in India were gobbling them up. That's because more than 400 million people living there are vegetarian. There's more than any other country in the world. It's thanks to the high population that we get foods like chana masala, chickpea curry, and these crispy chickpea snacks.
I mean, that's more than the population of the U.S. Right, it's at 400.
400,000?
Oh, 400. I said it's at 400 million.
What did I say?
Did you say the wrong
No,
number?
the
Or did I hear
400.
the wrong number?
Yeah, I said 400 million.
Okay. Yeah, more than the U.S.
That's crazy.
More people than in the U.S. are vegetarian in one country. Fun facts.
Whoa, okay, that is a sin.
We need to-
Things are about to get kind of nutty.
So fun.
Wow. Wild.
It's alright.
I like it. I don't think I could eat a lot in one go, but
Except just not a nut guy.
it's probably why Indians are able to not be fat like Americans and to also be vegetarian. It's actually know how to flavor their fucking food. The way we flavor their food is like, oh, it needs more grease. Which I mean,
If there was grease on that, maybe. Maybe I'd want it.
chili pepper corn chips. Spicy chips made with peri peri chilies. Crunched in these corn chips and be instantly transported to Caribaoli. I butchered whatever the heck that was supposed to be pronounced as. It's Asia's largest spice market. Merchants on this bustling street have been in business for generations. And with over 75% of the world's spices coming from India, it's no wonder. Everything from garlic to peri peri peppers can be found at both the market and in this bag.
It's a pretty healthy chip as well.
Oh, nice.
Serving size, one bag, 150 calories, 9% total fat, 5% saturated fat, 8% sodium, 7% total carbohydrate. Very low numbers.
Nice.
And it's gluten free.
It's not gluten free because I'm about to eat.
And if they taste good, well, we know we're doing things wrong around here.
Yeah. Well, we do like spicy chip and lye. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good.
Bro, what the fuck? Got good heat.
Yeah.
Wish we had chips like this.
I think we do. You just gotta like go to the right shop. This is the last thing in the box.
No, it's not. Next up,
Oh.
orange and vanilla flavored cookies.
Oh no.
Record-breaking deliciousness.
Oh wait a minute.
How many of these orangey cookies can you eat in 3 minutes? Yes, that's a direct challenge, or at least it was for Dinesh Upadhyaya, who holds the world record for the most oranges peeled and eaten in 3 minutes. I wouldn't try that sentence again. The most oranges peeled and eaten in 3 minutes. It was 7, by the way, and that's just one of the 80 world records India holds.
That seems kind of low.
You're like,
Right.
how big are the oranges?
Well, I'm not even referring to like the amount of oranges eaten. I'm referring
Oh.
to the amount of world records held.
I mean, it's gotta be higher than that.
They have like
gotta
what
be-
1.4 billion people.
They gotta be lowballing that. Unless we just took all the world records from them. Oh my god.
How many of these could I eat in 3 minutes? More than 7.
I don't even know. Like, I think these are still better, but I have to say, like,
Hard to compare them.
yeah, I love orange cream too. So like, jeez.
You have the orange cream milk. Good stuff. Alright, any more surprise things you're gonna pull out of thin air?
Maybe. Maybe I have one just to surprise you. There's a recipe for chicken reshni kebabs with cilantro mint chutney. So I could go make that and surprise you.
Put it in the bowl.
Last up before we dive into the yum bag, we have Chicarlu Spiral Snack. Super crunchy crackers with a cumin kick. There's an old Tamil saying about this crunchy snack. Toothless grandfather wants Chicarlu. A phrase meaning wanting something you don't need. Okay, so the original saying actually refers to Marukulu, a similar snack that's the inspiration behind this South Indian delicacy. But let's be honest, the saying doesn't necessarily apply in either case because we need more Chicarlu right now.
This is somehow less healthy than the chips.
Find out why. Oh, I can see why. Look at when you see them, you'll be like, okay. Oh my god.
What the fuck? How do you eat? Oh. Not gonna lie. Do one of my least favorite things in this box.
I like them.
The aftertaste is okay.
I like the texture.
A little too crunchy when they're all wound up. Better than the nuts, I guess.
Alright. Time to dive into the yum bag.
Yeah, everything in this box, not yummy at all. Garbage. Only
You may be
things in this
wondering,
bag.
what is this? That's a very good question. As we are searching the world, the best yums to bring you this month, a few of our finds were big on crazy flavor, but very small in size. The idea of not giving you these petite yums brought a tear to our eyes, so we packaged them up and put them inside this magical, mysterious yum bag. See what we're about to get ourselves into here. So we've come back to creamy pistachio flavored candies. Indian ice cream cake candy. Understatement, India gets really hot. We're talking 95-degree days in the summer.
Yo, Celsius?
Right?
I know.
It's like, wait, what? We just had a heat wave, so it doesn't sound too hot right now, but like, I did kind of like almost die from the heat, so.
Yeah, and it wasn't even 95 degrees. It was 90s, but still in the...
Yeah, like just barely 90, so. I definitely don't want to live in India. I'd like to visit India.
Maybe in the winter.
Yeah. Anyway. Ice cream is the best way to beat the heat. That's where casata comes in. Strawberry and pistachio ice cream layered between tender sponge cake and topped with a mix of chopped nuts. These casate-inspired candies may not be cold like ice cream, but they definitely have that milky, nutty flavor that's oh so amazing.
Milky, nutty flavor.
Milky nut. Just realized what a hassle this is going to be. Oh, is this it? I found it. I have to find another one. Oh, I found the other one. I think there's more than one.
God, there's two. Oh,
It smells like soap. Hopefully it doesn't taste like.
kind of hate the texture.
It does kind of taste like soap.
But the taste isn't horrible.
Yeah, it's like a soap jelly bean, but not as bad.
I'm not gonna finish it. I can't stand that texture.
Yeah. I love pistachio. I like ice cream. This might have been the worst thing in the box.
It was in the bag, actually, though.
What?
It was in the bag.
What do you mean?
It's in that bag.
Yeah. Oh, well, the bag was in the box.
It's not in the box anymore.
Well, neither are the things when we eat them. They're also in packaging, technically.
So the worst thing in your mouth.
Oh. I meant the worst thing in the box. Anyway. I'm going to play this one smarter. I'm going to pull out a thing and then flip to it. And then do that one next.
Hopefully these don't all have the same texture.
Well, this is a Choco wafer ball, which if you're curious and want to know, it's a chocolatey bite of perfection. Just when we thought chocolate was as perfect as it could be, they wrap it in a wafer and dip it in even more chocolate. Perfect now? It's about to be. The folks over at Bake Mate, creators of the street, step up their game by giving back to their community through supporting charities and funding scholarships. Now that's chocolate perfection.
This is like a Lindor Kit Kat.
I'm not.
Why not?
I don't like the taste or the texture.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know, mine was fine. Maybe you got it dead.
maybe. Mine tastes a little bit stale. Oh. So far for me, the Yum bag ain't so yum.
Perhaps you should stop trusting bags.
I'm starting to feel that way, yeah. The Caramel Choco Eclairs, inspired by cream caramel. When you look at Indian desserts, you'll find syrupy gulab jamun, creamy ras malai, and milky kaju katli. What do all these sweets have in common? A soft, delicate texture. That's why when European desserts came to the country, they didn't really take off. That is none except cream caramel. The smooth, creamy, and luxurious dessert was exactly what Indian palates craved. In fact, it continues to be a favorite found in restaurants, at home, and in candies like these.
This is not very soft. It's like a caramel.
Yeah. Good lord, I am about to, like, ruin my fucking teeth.
Oh, here we go. Oh, better than I thought it would.
Yeah, a little chocolate in the center helps not be as ruthless as I was expecting.
Pretty good. Best thing in the bag so far.
True.
Fruity. Apricot.
Apricot flavored hard candies. Fruity candies with a milky center. Why did the cow cross the road? Because when there are over 5 million of them wandering all across the country, crossing the street is bound to happen. Seriously though. When walking around in India, don't be surprised to find a cow walking right alongside you. With so many of them in the country, it's only natural that milk products are widely consumed by just about everyone. From creamy curries to milky sweets, you can find dairy in practically everything. These creamy candies take a page out of that tradition, combining juicy apricot flavor with a milky soft center.
Should we save these for last because they're hard?
No. Oh my god. Oh my god!
I like how they look like a pit.
It's some good flavor.
Hmm? It has a center though. You don't want to spit it out.
That was just the wrap. Wow. For me, so far, that's the best thing in the bag.
It might be the best thing in the box.
Really? Damn. It's the best thing in my mouth.
Yeah.
Man, damn, maybe we should have saved that for last.
That's what I'm saying, man. Could have enjoyed it for longer.
Next up, we have. Hopefully, this is good. It sounds good. Cappuccino flavored candy. A sweet fit for a saint. Drinking coffee may be common today. Back in the 17th century, moving unroasted coffee beans out of Arabia was illegal. That didn't stop Indian Muslim saint Baba Budan. Oh, that is a beautiful name. I need to look this man up afterwards because hopefully he didn't do anything. Oh, no, because that is a cool name. Anyway, my man Baba Budan was smuggling beans in his beard. This is a legend. How have I never heard of this man before? This sounds great. Allowing Indians to grow their own. Now coffee shops flourish across the country. Saintly indeed. Yo, what the hell? Like, coffee's such a big thing. How come we never hear about the Baba Budan who smuggled coffee beans in his beard so that he could grow his own?
Oh, the candy looks good.
First thing I'm doing when I go back inside is messaging Tanis and telling him about Baba Budan.
Tastes good too.
Hey, Ezra, in the future, when you're editing this, make sure you just throw up a picture of Baba Budan right here so we can see what this man looks like. Thank you. See how great he looks?
Only I had that beard.
Yeah. Only you could smuggle the beans.
This is very tasty.
Wow.
It might even be better than the previous one.
I'm glad we ended with that. I don't know if it's better. It might be better.
It might be better.
It's got that, like, nice sweet coffee flavor. Well,
Not too sweet though. This is like the sort of perfect coffee flavor for me. But I have a very difficult time actually getting my coffee to taste like this.
so what'd you think about the box overall?
Pretty good. I think a lot of the things were sort of similar to each other.
Yeah. I feel like we got more snacks.
A lot of nutty
But,
things.
you know, in exchange for no drink, had to supply our own. So I think it's kind of a reasonable trade-off because looking at the footage, we've been out here for almost an hour. So,
Yeah.
although part of that might be because we're having snacks we never had before, whereas with Tokyo Treat, we got so used to having them, I think we just sped through a lot of them. Plus, I think the descriptions on this are longer too. But they have the same sort of, like, format where they try to insert dad humor into them, which I do appreciate, to be fair, because that is my type of humor, even if it is a little cringe. I do like the sort of like history lesson too, because like it doesn't feel like it's shoved down your throat. Like we could have ignored it if we wanted to, but like I do feel like I learned a little bit from the little excerpts. And I might even go learn more after this.
And you too at home can learn more about this by going to Wikipedia.
I know that's where I'm going after this. My first stop was learning about, what was it, Baba? Yeah, Baba Budhan. There will be a Wikipedia page in the description if you'd like to find more about Baba Budhan. What were your favorites?
The last two candies, very high up. The cookie with the chocolate in the center, the like little cookie cake chocolate in the center. What was that one called? The truffle.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah. That was the best cookie.
For sure. Both of the chips were good.
Yep. Did like the tikka masala chips. I really like the first item actually. Like I think that might have been my favorite thing. Like, had a lot of flavor. Like I mean, everything in here had most things in here had a lot of flavor. But like,
the thing about that one, that the flavor wasn't necessarily my favorite.
Cup of tea that we didn't have.
Anyway, but what I did like about it is how like filling it was for like a small, like little pouch thing.
Yeah.
Like an equally sized bag of chips, you'd eat the whole thing. With this, I could see just eating a few of them and saving the rest.
Yeah, like if you made like a pack lunch, these would be like the perfect thing where like you only take half of them one day and then the other half the next.
Maybe not even, maybe half over the course of a day. Like you eat some on like a lunch break and then some on like a 15.
Makes me want actual samosas though. That's the only downside. Next time Google Palace is open, I'll have to like go by and swing a few samosas so you can try an actual one. They're really fucking good. But yeah, no idea which box we'll do next because I'm chaotic neutral, so I have no plan. And if either of you subscription boxes are watching,
if you give us money,
I'm easily swayed by money.
We will forsake the other one entirely.
Yeah.
Al, even if you send us one for free, a box for free, we might just do that.
Also,
same difference, really.
Tokyo Treat, could put in a few more snacks. Universal Yums, could put in a little bev.
You keep talking about tea. Why not put some tea bags?
Yeah.
In?
That would have been cool. It would have been annoying because we would have had to
make it.
We would have had to go make it. But
Tokyo Treat has a bunch of stuff you gotta make anyway. So.
If there was like some chai tea, that would have been really good. Like some chai Indian tea. Well, thanks for watching this almost hour long, hopefully it won't be as long after editing video. Take it easy, YouTube.